Next Chapter Podcasts.
When it comes to what your family eats and drinks, you know your choices matter. You're the expert because you know what fits your life. And getting it right starts with good information. That's why America's beverage companies are sharing more information about our ingredients at goodtoknowfacts.org. No spin, no judgments, just the facts straight from the experts for more than 140 beverage ingredients. Visit goodtoknowfacts.org.
This episode is brought to you by Marshalls, where you never have to compromise between quality and price. The buyers at Marshalls hustle hard, working to bring you great deals on brand name and designer pieces. Because Marshalls believes everyone deserves access to the good stuff. Visit a Marshalls store near you or shop online at marshalls.com.
Join PlayOn Premium to get merch like t-shirts, hoodies, and coffee mugs, ad-free episodes, and bonus content video featuring interviews with the actors, producers, playwrights, and directors who brought it all to life. Go to ncpodcasts.com and subscribe to PlayOn Premium to support the art and the artists.
Hello, and thanks for coming back for another episode of Play On Podcasts, the epic audio adventures that reimagine timeless tales. I'm executive producer Michael Goodfriend, presenting episode 4 of the Play On Podcast series Richard III, The Duke Should Be at Dinner, in which the plot truly has thickened. Richard's villainous machinations are coming to fruition, and it feels like things can only get darker from here. But it does make you wonder, was the real Richard III really so vile? As I mentioned a couple of episodes ago, Shakespeare portrays Richard as being almost outrageously evil, and Shakespeare was a guy who loved to make a bad guy really bad. But why did he have it out for this historical figure? Well, something worth remembering is that Shakespeare was living and working under the rule of Queen Elizabeth I of the Tudor dynasty, the Tudors being the ones who defeated Richard III at the Battle of Bosworth Field in 1485. Also, one of Shakespeare's patrons was a direct descendant of the people who helped remove Richard from power, and a lot of Will's historical sources were heavily biased in favor of the Tudors. In fact, nowadays there's even an entire organization called the Richard III Society, dedicated to rehabilitating his legacy. They and other historians claim that he was actually quite loyal to his family members, and that even though most of the play's murders take place offstage, there's little evidence that Richard had any involvement with them at all. That's not to say he never killed anyone. After all, he was a king, and besides, isn't this story so much more fun this way? In just a minute, the Duke should be at dinner.
Next Chapter Podcast presents the Play On Podcast series Richard III. Episode 4, The Duke Should Be at Dinner. For the best listening experience, be sure to use headphones or earbuds. And remember, we are not safe. Welcome, sweet prince, to London and your throne.
Welcome, dear cousin. King to all my thoughts. Oh, the weary way has made you melancholy.
No, uncle, but our kin, jailed on the way, have made it tedious, wearisome, and heavy. I want more uncles here to welcome me.
Oh, sweet prince, the untainted virtue of your years has not yet dived into the world's deceit. Those uncles you wish for were dangerous. Your grace attended to their sugared words, but looked not on the poison of their hearts. God keep you from them, and from such false friends.
God keep me from false friends, but they were none.
God bless your grace with health and happy days.
Oh, my lord, the mayor of London comes to greet you.
I thank you, good my lord, and thank you all. I thought my mother and my brother York would by now have met us along the way. Aye, what a slug is Hastings, that he comes not to tell us whether they will come or no.
Oh, and just in time. Here comes the sweating lord.
Welcome, my lord. When will our mother come?
On what occasion, God, he knows, not I. The queen, your mother, and your brother have taken sanctuary. The tender prince would have gladly come to greet you, your grace, but by his mother was by force withheld.
Oh, fie. What devious and foolish course of hers is this? Lord Cardinal,
Lord Buckingham,
will your grace persuade the queen to send the Duke of York unto his princely brother presently? If she deny, Lord Hastings go with him and from her jealous arms pluck him by force.
if my weak-tongued pleading can from his mother win the Duke of York, expect him here at once. But if she be deaf to my entreaties, God in heaven forbid we should defy the holy privilege of blessed sanctuary. Not for all this land would I be guilty of so deep a sin.
You are too senseless obstinate, my lord. Too ceremonious and traditional. Weigh it as worthy of these wanton times you break not sanctuary in seizing him. The benefit thereof is always granted to those whose dealings have deserved the place, or those who have the wit to claim the place. This prince has neither claimed it nor deserved it, and therefore, in my opinion, cannot have it. Then, taking him from that is not there, you break no privilege nor promise there. But often have I heard of sanctuary men, but sanctuary children? Never till now.
My lord, you did convince my mind for once. Come on, Lord Hastings. Will you go with me?
I go, my lord.
Good lords, make all the speedy haste you may. Say, Uncle Gloucester, if our brother come, where shall we remain till our coronation?
Your Highness shall repose you at the Tower for your best health and recreation.
I do not like the Tower of any place. Did Julius Caesar build that place, my lord?
He did, my gracious lord, begin that place, which since succeeding ages have refortified.
Is it upon record, or just repeated successively from age to age he built it?
Upon record, my gracious lord.
But say, my lord, you were not written down. Methinks the truth should live from age to age, as to repeat it to all posterity, even to final judgment's all-ending day.
So wise, so young, they say, do never live long.
What say you, uncle?
I say without record, fame lives long.
Now, just in time, here comes the Duke of York.
Richard of York, how fares our loving brother?
Well, my mighty lord, now must I call you.
Aye, brother, it's our grief as it is yours.
How fares our cousin, noble Lord of York?
Te agradezco, amable tío. Oh, my lord, you said that idle weeds are fast in growth. The prince, my brother, has outgrown me far.
He has, my lord.
And therefore, is he idle?
Oh, my fair cousin, I must not say so.
Then he is more beholding to you than I.
He may command me as my sovereign, but you have power in me as a kinsman.
Te lo ruego, tío. Give me this dagger.
Oh! What? Would you have my dagger, little lord?
I would, that I might thank you as you call me.
How?
Little.
My Lord of York is always cross in talk. Uncle, your grace knows how to bear with him.
You mean to bear me, not to bear with me. Uncle, my brother mocks both you and me. Because that I am little like an ape, he thinks that you should bear me on your shoulders.
My lord, will it please you to get down? Calm down. Myself and my good cousin Buckingham will to your mother to entreat of her to meet you at the tower and welcome you.
What? Will you go into the tower, my lord?
Yes, my Lord Protector will have it so.
No dormiré en paz en la torre.
Why? What should you fear?
El fantasma enojado de Tío Clarence. My grandmom told me he was murdered there.
I fear no uncle's dead.
Nor none that live, I hope.
And if they live, I hope I need not fear. But come, my lord, with a heavy heart thinking on them, going on to the tower.
Oh. Think you, my lord, this little prattling York was not incensed by his scheming mother to taunt and scorn you thus abusively?
He is all his mother's from the top to toe.
Well, let them be. Come hither, Catesby. Thou art as deeply sworn to effect what we intend as closely conceal what we impart. Thou know our reasons urged upon the way. What do you think? Is it not an easy matter to make William Lord Hastings meet our mind and praise installment of noble Richard in the seat royal of this famous isle?
He, for his father's sake, so loves the prince that he will not be swayed to side against him.
What do you think then of Stanley? Will not he?
He will do all in all as Hastings does.
Well then, no more but this. Go, gentle Catesby, and from safe distance sound thou Lord Hastings, how he is disposed to our purpose, and summon him tomorrow to the tower to there discuss the coronation. If thou dost find him amenable to us, encourage him, and tell him all our reasons. If he be leaden, icy, cold, unwilling, be thou so too, and so break off the talk, and give us notice of his inclination.
Commend me to Lord Hastings. Tell him, Catesby, his ancient knot of dangerous adversaries tomorrow will let blood at Pomfret Castle, and bid my lord for joy of this good news.
Good Catesby, go, effect this business soundly.
My good lords both, with all the care I can.
Now, my lord, what shall we do if we perceive Hastings will not yield to our exploits?
Chop off his head. Something we will determine. And look, when I am king, I will give thee the earldom of Hereford, and all movable things whereof the king my brother was possessed.
Oh, I'll claim that promise at your grace's hand.
And look to have it given with all kindness. Come, let us sup soon, so that afterwards we may duly digest our plans with care.
So good, so good, so good.
Just in, thousands of winter arrivals at your Nordstrom Rack store. Save up to 70% on coats, slippers, and cashmere from Kate Spade, New York, Vince, UGG, Levi's, and more.
Check out these boots.
They've got the best gifts.
My holiday shopping hack?
Join the Nordy Club.
Get an extra 5% off every Rack purchase with your Nordstrom credit card. Plus, buy it online and pick it up in-store the same day for free. Big gifts, big perks. That's why you Rack.
When did making plans get this complicated? It's time to streamline with WhatsApp, the secure messaging app that brings the whole group together. Use polls to settle dinner plans. Send event invites and pin messages so no one forgets Mom's 60th. And never miss a meme or milestone. All protected with end-to-end encryption. It's time for WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone. Learn more at whatsapp.com.
Hastings, my lord.
Who knocks?
One from Lord Stanley.
What is the time?
Upon the stroke of 4.
Fuck out of the way. Cannot my Lord Stanley sleep these tangled nights?
So it appears by that I have to say. First, he sends greeting to your noble self.
What then?
Then so swears your lordship that this night he dreamt the boar had ripped off his head.
As for his dreams, I wonder he's so simple to trust the mockery of unquiet slumbers. To flee the boar before the boar pursues is to incense the boar to follow us and make pursuit where he did mean no chase. Go! Bid thy master rise and come to me, and we will go together to the tower, where he'll see Richard the Boar treat us kindly.
I'll go, my lord, and tell him what you say.
Muy buenos días, mi noble señor Hastings.
Good morrow, Catesby. You are early stirring. What news? What news in this, our tottering state?
It is a reeling world indeed, my lord, and I believe will never stand upright till Richard wear the garland of the realm.
How? Wear the garland? Does thou mean the crown?
Sí, mi noble señor.
I'll have this crown of mine cut from my shoulders before I see that crown so foul misplaced. But art thou sure that he does aim at it?
Aye, on my life, and hopes to find your favor upon his party for the gain thereof. And thereupon he sends you this good news, that this same very day your enemies, the kindred of the Queen, must die at Pomfret.
Indeed, I am no mourner for that news, because they have always been my enemies, but that I'll give my voice on Richard's side to bar King Edward's heirs in true descent, God knows I will not, even mean a death.
Que Dios cuide su mente agraciada.
But I shall laugh at this a year from now, as I live to look on the tragedy of those who made me suffer Edward's hate. Well, Catesby, for a fortnight make me older. I'll send some packing that yet think not on't.
'Tis a vile thing to die, my gracious lord, when men are unprepared and look not for it.
Oh, monstrous, monstrous. And so it befell Rivers, and those that think themselves as safe as thou and I, who, as thou know, are dear to princely Richard and to Buckingham.
Princes both make high account of you, for they account his chopped head on a pole.
I know they do, and I have well deserved it. Come, Lord Stanley!
Hastings, good morrow. Good morrow, Catesby.
Where's your boar spearman? Fear you Richard and go so unprepared.
You may jest on, but by the Holy Cross I do not like how quickly Richard moves.
My lord, I hold my life as dear as you do yours, and never in my days I do proclaim was it so precious to me as 'tis now. Think you, but that I know our state secure, I would be as triumphant as I am?
The lords at Pomfret, when they rode from London, were jolly and supposed their states were sure. And they indeed had no cause to mistrust, but yet you see how soon the day turned dark. This sudden stab of malice I must fear. Pray God, I say, I prove a needless coward. What? Shall we toward the tower? The day's begun.
Come, I'll join you. Know you what, my lord? Today's the Queen's kindred will be dispatched.
They, for their truth, might better keep their heads than some that have accused them keep their hats.
What? Go you toward the tower, Buckingham?
I do, my lord, but long I cannot stay there. I shall return before your lordship does.
Nay, like enough, for I stay dinner there.
And supper too, although thou knows it not. Come, will you go?
At your pleasure, my lord.
Sir Richard Ratcliffe, let me tell thee this. Today shalt thou behold a subject die for truth, for duty, and for loyalty.
Rivers, the limit of your life is out. Quickly.
Oh, Pomfret. Pomfret, oh, thou bloody prison. Fatal and ominous to noble peers. Now Margaret's curse is fallen upon our heads. When she condemned us, Hastings Grey and I, for standing by when Richard stabbed her son. Be satisfied, dear God, with my true blood, and spare my sister and her princely son.
¡Qué pesado, coño, apúrate! The hour of death will you atone!
My lords Buckingham and Stanley.
Lord Hastings.
And Bishop of Ely.
Yes.
Now, noble peers, the cause why we are met is to arrange for the coronation. In God's name, speak! When is the royal day?
Is all things ready for the royal time?
It is, and wants but nomination, my Lord Bishop.
Tomorrow, then, I judge a happy day.
Who knows the Lord Protector's mind herein? Who's intimate with the noble Duke?
Your Grace, we think, should soonest know his mind.
We know each other's faces, but our hearts? He knows no more of mine than I of yours. Lord Hastings, you and he are near in love.
I thank his grace. I know he loves me well. But for his purpose in the coronation, I have not sounded him, nor he delivered his gracious pleasure any way therein. But you, my honorable lords, may name the time, and in the Duke's behalf, I'll give my voice, which I presume he'll take graciously.
And just in time, here comes the Duke himself.
My noble lords and cousins all, good morrow. I have been so long asleep, but I trust my absence does neglect no great design which by my presence might have been concluded.
Had you not come upon your cue, my lord, William Lord Hastings had pronounced your part. I mean your voice for crowning of the king.
And my Lord Hastings, no man might be bolder. His lordship knows me well and loves me well. My Lord of Ely, when I was last in Holborn, I saw good strawberries in your garden there. I do beseech you, send for some of them.
Yes. Indeed I will, my lord, with all my heart.
Cousin of Buckingham, a word with you. Kate has sounded Hastings in our business and finds the testy gentleman so hot that he will lose his head before letting his master's child, as worshipfully he terms it, so lose the royalty of England's throne.
Withdraw yourself a while. I'll go with you.
We have not yet set down this day of triumph. Tomorrow, in my judgment, is too sudden, for I myself am not so well provided as else I would be were the day prolonged.
Where is my lord, the Duke of Gloucester? I have sent for those strawberries.
His grace looks so cheerful and smooth this morning. There's some fancy or other likes him well when that he bids good morrow with such a spirit. I think there's never a man in Christendom can lesser hide his love or hate than he, for by his face straight shall you know his heart.
What if his heart perceive you in his face by any livelihood he showed today?
Mark me, that with no man here he is offended. For were he had shown it in his looks.
I pray you all, tell me what they deserve that do conspire my death with devilish plots of damned witchcraft, and that have prevailed upon my body with their hellish charms.
The tender love I bear your grace, my lord, makes me most forward in this princely presence to doom the offenders, whosoe'er they be. I say, my lord, they have deserved death.
Then be your eyes the witness of her evil. Look how I am bewitched. Behold, mine arm is like a blasted sapling, withered up. And this is Edward's wife, that monstrous witch, that by her witchcraft thus has marked me.
If she has done this deed, my noble lord, then...
Thou protector of this damned strumpet, talk thou to me of ifs? Thou art a traitor! Off with his head! Now, by St. Paul, I swear, I will not dine until I see the same! Ratcliffe!
Yes, my lord.
Arrest him! Look that it be done!
Yes, at once.
Buckingham, with me. Ratcliffe, my dinner waits!
Woe for England, not a whit for me, for I, a fool, might have prevented this. Stanley dreamt the boar did rip his head, but I did scorn it and refused to flee. 3 times today my richly clad steed stumbled and started when he looked upon the tower, as loath to bear me to the slaughterhouse. Margaret, now thy heavy curse is landed on poor Hastings' wretched head.
¡Ven! ¡Rápido, Hastings! The Duke should be at dinner. Confesa, desea ver tu cabeza cortada antes de cenar esta noche, bro.
Oh, momentary grace of mortal men, which we more hunt for than the grace of God.
Come, apúrate. 'Tis pointless to delay.
Bloody Richard. Miserable England, I prophesy the fearful most time to thee that ever wretched age has looked upon. Come, lead me to the block. Bear him my head. They smile at me that shortly shall be dead.
The Play On podcast series, Richard III, was written by William Shakespeare and translated into modern English verse by Migdalia Cruz. All episodes were directed by Lisa Rothi. Radio play by Catherine Eaton. This podcast was recorded under a SAG-AFTRA agreement. The cast is as follows: Matt Fraser as Richard III, Mia Katikbak as Queen Margaret, Citizen, and Blunt, Iram Delgado as Clarence, Dorset, Ely, and Messenger, Nancy Rodriguez as Lady Anne, Oxford, Rivers, and a Murderer, Rachel Crowell as Queen Elizabeth, Norfolk, and Messenger, Sanjit De Silva as Nessa Kino, Buckingham, and a Citizen, Charles Dumas as Edward, Henry VI, Stanley, and Cardinal, Andy Lucien as Hastings, Scrivener, a Messenger, and a Murderer, Gabriela Satter as Catesby, Duke of York, and a Messenger, Danaya Esperanza as Brackenbury, Ratcliffe, Lord Mayor, Tyrrell, and Richmond, Alma Cuervo as Duchess of York, Sheriff, and a Messenger, Elijah Goodfriend as Prince Edward, a page, and a boy. Casting by the Telsey office, Karen Castle, CSA. Voice and text coach, Julie Foe. Original music composition, mix, and sound design by Lindsay Jones. Composer, producer, guitars, bass, lead vocals, recording, and mix engineer, David Molina. Edwin Ayala on drums. Backup vocals by Manuel Trujillo. Sound engineering and mixing by Sadaharu Yagi. Mix engineer and dialogue editor Larry Walsh. Podcast mastering by Greg Cortez at New Monkey Studio. Coordinating producer, Transcend Streaming, Kira Bowie and Liana Keys. Executive producer, Michael Goodfriend. The Play On podcast series, Richard III, is produced by Next Chapter Podcasts and is made possible by the generous support of the Hits Foundation. Visit nextchapterpodcast.com for more about the Play On podcast series. Visit playonshakespeare.org for more about Play On Shakespeare. Subscribe to Play On Premium for ad-free episodes and join our Patreon for exclusive merchandise and early commercial-free releases. Go to nextchapterpodcast.com for our bonus content, where you'll find interviews with the artists, producers, and engineers who brought it all to life. And remember, we are not safe.
Join Play On Premium to get merch like t-shirts, hoodies, and coffee mugs, ad-free episodes, and bonus content video featuring interviews with the actors, producers, playwrights, and directors who brought it all to life. Go to ncpodcasts.com and subscribe to Play On Premium to support the art and the artists.
Next Chapter Podcasts.